Hi, Dr. Atinder, and welcome once again here.
Thank you, sir.
And we are proceeding ahead with the series of videos related to postdoctorate fellowship. You are yourself postdoctorate fellow, and I want to take some information from you, Dr. Atinder. In the our first interaction, we discussed about the relevance of postdoctorate fellowship. Why is this required after PhD? My today's this interaction with you, I'm going to ask you very straight three questions. Number one, how many times a person can go for PDFs? I mean, one time, two times, how many times? That is number one. Second question will be the duration. What is the duration of PDF? Unlike PhD, master's courses, so postdoctoral fellowship looks like of a different kind of duration. So that will be my second question to you. That how many times, how long duration, or what is the duration of this particular course? And my third question related to postdoctorate fellowship will be the remuneration or the salary, if we can call it salary, we get in the postdoctoral fellowship in India and foreign universities. So I start with first, Dr. Atinder, please tell me, कितनी बार कर सकते हैं? How many times?
Basically, you can do it as many number of times you want,
Okay.
but it is not recommended. It is recommended that because it is a temporary position, so it's recommended that you find some permanent position within 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
The more you wait, the more you lose your chance for getting a permanent position.
Okay. Now let me typically link it with the age of the students who do their PhD. So what do you think is the average age of a person in India when he completes his PhD, if we average it out?
It is nearly about 32, 33 years.
And
Yeah.
after that, if you want to become faculty in India, let's say assistant professor and all, there is also age, I think 35, if
Yes,
I'm not wrong.
35 years age is that. Yes.
So is that also one of the restriction on doing postdoctorate fellowship many times, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. In IIT Delhi, if you want to do institute postdoc fellow, your age must be below 32.
Okay, if you want to become PDF in institute.
Yeah,
Okay.
in IIT Delhi.
Okay.
Other institutes have different age criteria, but in IIT Delhi it is 32.
So now, Dr. Adinder, how many times do you suggest, or should we, on an average, PDF?
Most of the PDFs last nearly 1 to 2 years, and people find a permanent position in that period of time. But if you don't find it, it can also stretch up to 3 or 4 years.
So now you are talking about the duration. That duration can be 1 year minimum, or is it for 6 months also?
Yeah, it can be of 6 months. It depends on your opportunity. If you get a permanent position, you can immediately leave it at any time.
Okay.
Not like you have to cling to it and you have to sign any bond agreement with the professor that I will stay for 1 year or not.
Okay.
You can eat at any time. It's not a.
That's a very good thing, because unlike PhD, if you don't complete PhD particular years, you keep on doing it. Similarly, masters has a time duration. So postdoctoral fellowship does not have duration.
No, sir.
So do you get certificate at the end of completion?
Yeah, you get experience certificate that you have worked with them, and you also get benefit of asking for LOR from the mentor over there.
Okay. Now, Dr. Asinder, my last interaction point is related to the scholarship or salary or remuneration, whatever you call it, in postdoctorate fellowship. And please give us comparative analysis between various universities in India and abroad, if you can provide.
Okay, firstly, I will go with abroad. Most of the universities abroad will give you a salary in the range of $3,500 to $4,500. It varies because of your experience, your field, in which field you are doing, and also on the country where the postdoctoral fellow is applying.
Maybe university also, like university near New York may pay you more.
Yeah, it also depends on the city where your university is situated, right? And in India, it's quite low. It's around $800 or $900 on an average. Like
50 to 60,000 rupees.
Yeah.
50 to 60,000 rupees, we can say.
Yes, yes. In India, it is that much, and in India, you have to go through the selection procedure is nearly same. You have to apply for with a project proposal in India in every institute, like in IITs and ISC Bangalore. You will have to give a series of interviews before getting a selection letter. Yeah.
So, Dr. Athinder, as we find that there's a variation in postdoctoral fellowship remuneration in foreign universities, country to country, do we find this variation in Indian universities also, like in IIT Delhi, IIT Bombay, other IITs or other institutes?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For example, in IIT Kharagpur, it is nearly 50,000. I think it is 50,000. In IIT Madras, it is 55,000. In one of the scholarship that, like in Raman postdoc fellowship in IIC Bangalore, it will be 1 lakh per annum, and plus other research benefits also they will give you. And in IIT Delhi, they are giving 75,000 per month.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so I think that's what brings us to an end of this very precise, concise, and to the point session in which we answered 3 questions. How many times postdoctoral fellowship? So as per you, maybe 2 times on an average. Can we say that way, Dr. Athinder?
Yes, sir. Yes.
And
Sure.
duration you said varies from 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, depending on till when you get permanent positions. And the scholarship you said India 50 to 60,000 rupees. And abroad you said $3,500 to $4,500 on an average. So that
Yes.
is what this entire interaction was about. This is our second video, and we will publish a series of videos on spreading the awareness and information among the students related to postdoctoral fellowship. So thanks a lot, Dr. Athinder. I'll catch you next week once again. Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity.